Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
In now, Howie Kendrick, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick.
Ball in.
Grounder down the line at third, but foul. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Standing in, Wilmer Defoe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Kendrick, base runner at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Thames has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. The pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, Michael Conforto, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Sanchez into his motion. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, a 1-2. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Mets lead it 2-0. At the plate, Eric Thames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Victor Robles digging in now, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's set. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Running is Castro. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game can go gap to gap with ease.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He has 9 base hits in 25 tries. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting it, the center fielder, Brandon.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. High chopper over to the right side. The throw to Defoe. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Sanchez pauses. Here's the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Trace Barrera, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Trace Barrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 19. Anibal Sanchez.
So striding in, Anibal Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That average way up there to start things out. 7 homers, 39 driven in. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second, and that's the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here now is Wilmer Defoe looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate now, Eric Thames hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead. So So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 9.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set, now the pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Marcus Stroman. Late square, and this is popped up. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Hamel.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 52.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Roenis Elias answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keith.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 9 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Trace Barrera.
So digging in now, Trace Barrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Trace Barrera has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Roenis Elias, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kendrick.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes. 0-1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
No strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0 home is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 9-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. So stepping in, J.D. Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's set and the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Tanner Rainey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. Three runs already home here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's inside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 12-3. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Digging in, Victor Robles. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cespedes. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the pitch on 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate, Trace Barrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Pete Alonso will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Cespedes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. Way out in front now, up by 10.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. It's 1-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready now, Jeff McNeil. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The pitcher, 0-0, Marcus.
Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 24, Robinson Cano.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 17-3. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert.
Trey Turner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Turner.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A 1-1.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Nationals gone in order, and they remain well behind. Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Wander Suero.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Swing and a soft liner toward third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Michael Conforto connects for a two-run home run. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here comes the 0-1.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 19-3. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Up next for Washington.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Trace Barrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to minimize the damage here. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Mets are out on top, 19-4. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Downside.
Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2 now.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here now's the pitcher, Robert Gesellman, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here comes the payoff pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Asdrubal Cabrera is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman.
A reminder that coming up immediately after the broadcast, we'll have full highlights from our ball game here at Citi Field. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nimmo in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wilmer Defoe. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
19-4 this afternoon. The New York Mets put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. Anibal Sanchez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Robert Gesellman takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 2-6. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 3-8. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Mets right fielder, number 30, was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs, leading the Mets past the Nationals 19-4. As of today, he is the National League leader in slugging percentage. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-0. Mark Canha was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the A's pushed past the Phillies 10-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Marlins put together 10 total hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 9-2. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-5. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 12-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-1. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. Randall Grichuk was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading the Blue Jays to the W against Detroit 6-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Minnesota Twins went deep 4 times as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-2. The Halos halted their 6-game losing streak as they sank the Mariners 11-3. The Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. The Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 7-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.